All right, here is an update for Bitcoin Cash, BCH. But before I continue, I just want to share with you something that is extremely applicable for times like this. Here is the Oracle of Omaha, my idol, as everyone else's, I'm sure. You can almost find no fault with this man with regards to his investing. He is the one who has said, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. How true, and how applicable this is to today, right? So, here is Bitcoin Cash. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not going to do the labels today because I want to focus on the laddering for Bitcoin Cash. It's already surging back up, but it could clearly fall back down again. Who is to know for sure? So it did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W, X, Y. Or you can call it A, B, C. Just earlier I had said that there are instances where A is extended and C is not. In the case of Bitcoin, A, B, C, or W, X, Y, the Y is extended. For Bitcoin Cash, which to my disappointment did not go inverse to Bitcoin. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I had a small position, bit of a loss, but nothing damaging in any way whatsoever. So if this is the extended A, B, C, and C is not extended, or you can call it WXY, I believe that can fit as well. And because there's going to be a lot less labeling, I'm just going to call it W. X, Y. Okay. So where would I ladder? How would I ladder? It's really using support and resistance. And you don't have to be perfect as long as they are somehow, some way spread apart. That's the beauty of it. Laddering doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you have more than one, you're in a heck of a lot better situation than having just one wrong. You can place the first one just above where the bottom, just the recent bottom was, 307.78. Sometimes if you don't want to count the pennies, no problem. In fact, I don't want to count the pennies. Pain. Unless you're buying 10,000 shares at a time or 100,000 shares at a time, pennies don't make that much of a difference from a total dollar amount point of view. So where do you think you want to put your next one? Prices are at around 400 right now. Well, where the price is right now, I'll put one right above it. 403, I'm going to call it. So now I have two rungs. I'm in a lot better situation than just having one single transaction buying everything in one fell swoop. Where do you think you might want to put the next one? Well, where's the next resistance? Somewhere around here. That's a good location. 467. So be it. Why not about at the peaks of this? Looks good to me. 450. So I've got now 1, 2, 3, 4 ladders. You have now de-risked yourself from the harmful effects of greed and fear emotions by 4 rungs. So this laddering technique is an effective de-risking technique. The more risk you can remove, the better you will be emotionally. Cross the peaks of those. $358. I think already by now, having seen this laddering being explained in video from beginning to end and posting the fills of it, you should be getting a good hang of all of this, which will make me very happy and yourself as well. Okay, I'm going to make this an extremity. 272. And this resistance here, which used to be a support, now it is resistance. Keep that white. Okay, what was that? 529. And this channel of resistance, I'm going to cut it in half, like so. Make that an extremity. $624 it is. And I want to add one more extremity because let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 waves become subwaves of a higher scale wave, right? So I will make this wave 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives me 1. I'm not going to label it here, it'll make it look too messy and busy and confusing. If this is 1 and this is W, WXY, this will be what? What comes after 1? There you go. Come on. Two. And what's getting me excited? What comes after 2? 3. Isn't that exciting? Okay, 3. So now let's look at the ladder again. Let's say the price was here. Doesn't matter whether you bought here, 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 or here. It really doesn't matter. Most likely 3 to 4, 5 rungs will be filled. Maybe all of them. Who knows? Because why might not be done? Because wave 2 can retrace as much as 99% of wave 1. I'm going to put one at around 95%. Another extremity line. $2.19. Okay, so this should make it like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Its turn will most likely coincide with Bitcoin's turn. The other question you might be asking, okay, what about the money I have left from the rungs that didn't get filled? The beauty of this is the fact that most of the rungs will not get filled means you will almost always have cash at hand. And in any trading or investment strategy, a certain percentage of constant cash at hand is always advisable. Okay? So that is the beauty of this laddering technique. People, this laddering technique will make you rich. It'll make you wealthy. Not overnight, not instantaneously, but in due time, it will work. Why? As I've said consistently, it removes greed and fear. That's why it is a de-risking technique. This is why, if you apply it effectively, consistently with discipline, and I say with discipline because let's say you have a lot of set like this, and suddenly you change your mind, buy everything in all one fell swoop because for some reason you feel like it's just going to go higher, higher no matter what. That's a mistake. That's not discipline. Discipline is a very methodical, non-panicked, non-greed driven approach. I was never really a big fan of Jim Cramer, but I did agree with one thing he always said. Bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs always get slaughtered. Okay? And I find that very true. So, when everyone's fearful, be greedy. Not in the greed of being greedy at the top. Greedy from a contrarian perspective. And it's not exactly the same because greed from a contrarian perspective takes discipline. And that's exactly the message that Warren Buffett was giving when he said, be greedy when everyone's fearful, be fearful when everyone's greedy. In other words, buy low, sell high. That's discipline. Buy high, sell low. Has zero discipline, only fear and greed. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please post. One last favor. All of these videos and analysis, as you can tell, takes a lot of time, editing, etc. I love doing it. It is my way of giving back to the community. I don't charge a dime for it. It is all intentionally made that way. But I love Steemit. And one way I keep score is number of followers, number of upvotes. If you can upvote, consider it. Upvoting these posts, I'd be really, really grateful. Steaming will really help to expand the visibility of my service to others who might need the help and get the same kind of benefits from me sharing with you the techniques that I apply. So once again, thank you. And as always, I wish you all massive profits. Have a good day.